Tesla made a profit during Q2. That's amazing. Coming up.
But before we begin, remember to like this episode if you see this content interesting. Also, please subscribe to my channel and hit the small notification bell so you won't miss out any future episodes. And when we are on it, if you're planning to buy a Tesla Model 3, S or X, you're welcome to use my referral link. That will give you some free supercharging to your brand new car.
Remember that I am not a financial advisor. I do not own any Tesla stock, and don't take anything that I say in this episode for a reason for buying or selling the Tesla stock. There is other channels that is doing that much better. I'm just a proud owner of a Tesla Model 3. There was already indications before Tesla's earnings call that they should make a profit this second quarter of 2020. So the price of the Tesla stock was already going up quite a lot before the announcements was made from Tesla. But when they finally came and made the announcement that Tesla actually made a profit this Q2 in this turbulent time of a pandemic that is spreading through the world. That is something really amazing. So what was the reason that Tesla made a profit during this problematic quarter when so many other car manufacturers was not making a profit during this period? Well, there is few reasons in my belief that made this possible. First of all, they were thinking a lot of how to continue to deliver cars to customers when they didn't want to meet in person to buy a car, which is fundamental in the traditional world of buying cars, that you go to a dealership and you talk with people and negotiate. In the Tesla world, they have already in place a system where you order the car over internet, not meeting any person, and then they modified the delivery process so you could take a delivery of a car without meeting a person. Another reason why Tesla had a possibility to make a profit during those 4 quarters in a row like this during this pandemic was the fact that Tesla had its Shanghai factory in China up and running. Because when the pandemic was hitting China, it was earlier in Q1, and then they had to close that factory down and the market was closed in many ways, and it was also impacting probably the income flow from China during that time. But during the Q2 period, the lockdown came to United States and they had to close their Fremont factory. But at that time already the market and the Chinese society was opening up, so they could start producing cars in China and sell cars there and get a significant income from the Chinese market. So in this way, Tesla had some kind of redundancy in their production that made the possibility to get a steady income flow during this first half year of 2020.
But what more points that I think it's impressive and that other car brand manufacturers has to watch out with is first that Tesla is vacuum cleaning the market of batteries. They are now in having agreements with all the huge battery manufacturer companies like Panasonic. They had already, but now they have LG Chem and more other companies that has they signed up with battery productions. So it will be difficult for other car manufacturers to get batteries to their electric cars. And then if you see on this huge, enormous investment plan that they have, that they plan to build those factories. Now he announced that there will be another Tesla Giga Factory or Terra Factory in Austin, Texas. And there is another one already going on, announced before, in Berlin, that we have been talking about earlier in this channel. And they have their Shanghai factory. So the potential for Tesla to grow really large now is laid ahead in front of them. And I must say that I saw already when Tesla was building their first gigafactory in Nevada, where they're producing all their batteries today, that, hey, you guys, other car manufacturers, don't you understand that Tesla is doing something big? Where are the manufacturers for batteries for your electric cars? But other car brands, yeah, well, they build few cars here and there, but the magnitude of amount of cars that they are releasing is far less than Tesla. Only the Renault Zoe can measure them with the same numbers of produced cars, I would say now today. And I think that is a really huge potential for the Tesla brand to actually be really, really big.
One thing that also caught my eyes during this earnings call was that Tesla has no problem with demand. They have plenty of customers that is queuing up, willing to buy their products. The problem is rather a lack of capacity of constructing batteries. Now, in China, they start with a new type of battery that they will put in their Model Y and Model 3 cars produced over there. This battery is more suitable for the Chinese climate, but it's not so energy dense, and it do not contain any cobalt. But efficiency of the cars is getting better and better all the time, which means that even if you put this less energy dense battery into the car, the range will not be impacted so much. And that will help to release a lot of capacity for producing the traditional batteries containing nickel. And that is especially needed now when Tesla will start to produce their semi-trucks on a wider scale. And Elon Musk said that if you are a miner and mines nickel, then you should look up, because Tesla needs a lot of nickel. So scale up and be prepared when Tesla is coming.
Elon Musk was many times repeating that they are seeking bright brains that can come and work in their factories, and work with the machine that is building machine is maybe more attractive than to actually work with a final product. And that they are seeking a lot of people for their new factories. And also Elon Musk said that in European Union, bureaucratic, because people cannot switch work so fast, because they have to tell the employer that they work with that now I'm leaving, and then they have to stay out in the garden, so to say, for 3 or 6 months before they can attend the next job, which is not good for Tesla, because they need people quickly.
There was many other exciting announcements made during this earnings calls, but also one important reason why Tesla became profit during this Q2 was the regulatory credits that they get from other car manufacturers. But why is Tesla getting these regulatory credits from other car manufacturers? This is because governments around the world are mandating car manufacturers that they must build cleaner cars that is not polluting our world so much. And some manufacturers cannot do that. They don't have the money, they don't have the resources to refine their products so they will not pollute so much as they do. Then there is a market, because Tesla is building only electric cars that is not having any tailpipe. They can sell this to other car manufacturers. So they will gain from Tesla's clean cars, and then they themselves do not have to develop this cleaner technology. Is this good or is it bad? I am not the one to judge, but this is the case how it is. As I mentioned before, I'm a proud owner of a Tesla Model 3. Right now I'm in my summer house, and next to my summer house there is a farm. And in this farm there is cows, and the other day they slipped out from the area where they are kept and came to my garden where I have my Tesla Model 3 parked. And they released the Sentry Mood event when the cows was checking out my car. If you would like to see how that Sentry Mood looked like, click this link up here. Also, recently I made an episode about backing up the Tesla and demonstrated the new feature to the backup camera. Click that link down here. Until next time, have a great life.